Welcome to our 6-day Kundalini Yoga series for total beginners, focused on weight loss, energy, and vitality. Hello, my friend. I'm so glad you're here and you're joining me for day 2 in this series for complete Kundalini Yoga and even pure yoga beginners. Let's begin like we did yesterday with tuning in. So we're going to tune into the Adi mantra. You can see it right here on the screen. And make sure to check out the video that goes a lot deeper into a lot of details on how to do this opening chant right, exactly what it means. I'm linking that up in the cards in the description box below. For now, rub the palms together, just awakening all the 40,000 nerve endings in the palms, and pressing the thumbs into the sternum, elbows wide, chest tall, and take a deep breath in and out, and inhaling to tune in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Again, deep breath in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Dip the chin, suspend so you're gently holding the breath. Lift the gaze up into your third eye center, space just between and above the eyebrows, and press the tongue up into the top of the mouth, the upper palate. Hold the breath for as long as is comfortable. And when you need to, gently release. You can place the hands just down in the lap, keep the eyes closed, just notice how you feel. When you're ready, gently dip the chin, blink the eyes open. And our first exercise today is going to be called Sufi Grind. This is such a great warm-up exercise, and it's so therapeutic for the low back and the side body too. So again, you can do this one sitting in a chair. If you're in a chair, I actually like to be off my cushion for this one. So if you've propped yourself up on a cushion, that's great, but you might find you like to be off a cushion for this exercise. So hands on the knees, and you're just going to inhale, rock forward. So it's almost like your sits bones are going to lift, like your booty's going to lift off the ground. You're going to rock forward all the way to the side. And then as you rock back again, think of someone, I know it's not nice, but someone like punched you in the belly. So your low back is going to super duper round. Your chin's going to come into your chest. And then you're going to come all the way to the side and forward. Just like that. So I like to think of this when I do it. And if you can join me now, join in. I think of my body like a ladle that's stirring a giant pot, but I want my upper body to skim and touch all sides of that pot, right? So I want my shoulders to touch the side of the pot and then the back of my upper back. So you really are getting this nice big circle. And when I see students do this, the thing they usually miss is the rolling back on the sits bones, right? Really getting back here. So see if you can find that. As always, remember our default gaze in Kundalini Yoga. So unless your instructor or unless I instruct otherwise, you're always just going to be eyes closed, lifting the gaze into the third eye center, that space just between and above the eyebrows where the root of the nose meets the skull bone. And if you want to reverse directions, go for it. This is a good moment. And you want this to feel juicy on the low back and the side body, so don't rush it, take it slow. And if you want to add in the mantra, remember the default mantra in Kundalini Yoga, so unless your teacher instructs otherwise, the default mantra is always Sat as you breathe in and Nam as you breathe out. So Sat as you come forward in this giant stirring motion, and Nam as you rock back on the sits bones and round the low back, look into yourself. That's perfect. Last one. Okay, next we're going to come into some cat-cow. So if you've ever been to a yoga class before, you may have done this one before. So if you're in a chair, you can just do the spinal flex. So that inhaling, lifting the heart, exhale, rounding back, just with the hands on the thighs as I instruct cat-cow, because it's actually quite similar. So those of you who are not sitting in a chair, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and on the in-breath, you're going to inhale, drop the belly, but keep the core lightly engaged. So it's not like a total drop. There's still a little bit of abdominal engagement, but the belly does move towards the floor. And take the collarbones back, the shoulder heads back, and just gently lift the gaze. Again, never throwing the head or neck back or lifting the chin. That's just going to harm the cervical spine. We want to protect the neck. So just lift the gaze to the horizon. As you breathe out, and I like to turn my toes up for this part, but then tops of the feet on the ground. Press the ground away from you and look into your navel, head drop. So this is the out breath position. So in breath position, again, I like to curl the toes under, collarbones back, heart lifts. Out breath position, rounding, thinking of that Halloween cat. And then look down at your hands. Make sure that the fingers are spread far apart and you're pressing all your knuckles into the ground. And then we're going to speed this up just a touch. So inhale, exhale forcibly through the nose as you round. Inhale, lift, arch in the upper back, exhale, round. And you can keep the toes curled under the whole time if that's what works best for you, or tops of feet on the ground the whole time if that works best. What we really want to do, the most important thing, is to start moving rhythmically on the breath. So begin with me now if you haven't already. So the reason this is different from cat-cows you may have practiced in other yoga classes is because of that rhythm. Try to get into a steady rhythm and a forcible exhale through the nose. And you can go fast or slow. The most important thing is the rhythm. So try to get into a rhythmic place with this. Eyes are closed, gaze is up and in towards that third eye center. And you can think Sat as you breathe in, Nam as you breathe out. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. And if you've been wondering what that default mantra means, it just means truth is my identity. It's the most literal translation. Sat Nam. Truth is my identity. Good, just about 20 more seconds here. Really strong cat-cows. Last 10 seconds. Moving that cerebral spinal fluid up and down the whole spine. Good, and then after your next inhale, hold the breath, suspend the breath, so come into the inhale position, Pull the pelvic floor up and in. So again, it's that feeling of trying to stop urination. You're holding the breath, but only as long as it's comfortable for you. Lift the gaze into the third eye center. Hold, hold, hold. And then exhale, sink back onto your heels. Coming into child's pose, and this is called Guru Pranam. So it's just child's pose. You're just sitting back on your heels with the palms forward in prayer pose. So it just looks like this. And you can always rest your forehead on a block. You can take your knees together or apart, whatever is comfortable for you. And if you're sitting in the chair, just simply fold forward. Yeah, just come into a forward fold in your chair, head heavy. And if you're at home and your forehead can't touch the ground, this is a great place to just put a yoga block or a book directly under your forehead, or even the cushion. If you're using a cushion to sit on, you could put the cushion underneath the head and hands at prayer like this. Deep breaths, and if you're still struggling with the position, I'm showing another variation with the cushion on the screen, putting the cushion between my seat and my heels. And there's nothing to do in this posture except breathe deeply and relax. So this pose, this Guru Pranam with the hands at prayer, this is a prayer of devotion, of reverence. So if you believe in a higher power or something bigger than yourself, this is a great moment to invite that devotional energy into your practice. Otherwise, I like to just also be here and think of all the things I'm grateful for. Focus on what's going right. See if you can breathe so deeply that the low back widens as you breathe in. And the whole body softens as you breathe out. Last breath here. Good, and now gently press yourself back up to seated. So joining me, sitting however is comfortable for you. Sit on the cushion if that's most comfortable, or back in a chair, or on the floor. And we're gonna close with Aura Charge, same posture, breathing exercise, breath of fire that we did in day one. And we're gonna do this every day as we build up towards creating a full Kriya together in this series. So fingers in, thumbs out. Lift the arms. Remember, shoulder blades relax. Extend through the elbows. Spine long, lift the heart. Inhaling. Exhaling all the way. Inhale just part way. And begin that breath of fire. So it's sharp staccato exhales through the nose. The inhale's passive. So don't worry about the inhale right now. Just think of really snapping the navel back in towards the spine each time you exhale. So if you are having trouble lifting the arms, you're not quite getting the breath, just take the hands to the belly and actually hold your hands on the belly so you can feel the navel pulling away from your hands each time you breathe out. Lift the gaze to the third eye center. Lift the gaze. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Just find your own rhythm. And you're doing amazing. Just about 30 more seconds here. Stay strong, stay committed. So one of the things that Kundalini Yoga does, Kundalini Yoga is often called the yoga of awareness, is it gives us this awareness of how we react in challenging situations. So the practice, these exercises actually are designed to challenge us and kind of press our buttons a little bit, trigger us. So if you notice you're getting triggered, that's normal, right? And you just want to stay with it and see how do you react when things heat up and get difficult. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the thumbs together. Pull the navel in. Suspend the breath. Reach the fingertips up. Fingertips are like steel. Hold the breath in as long as possible. Pull your pelvic floor away from the mat. It's like you want to squeeze your whole body in towards your spine. You can even make a face. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And exhale when you need to release. Just relax. Palms can be face down or face up in the lap. Index finger and thumb touch. Just notice how you feel. Relax the forehead, relax the jaw. And let everything soften. See if you can sense this enhanced vitality. Does it feel like the energy is circulated through the body? You don't have to believe in energy or subtle body or anything like that. As a teacher of mine has said, you don't have to believe in water. If you spray someone with water, they will get wet. And it's the same with aura charge, this breath of fire exercise. You don't have to believe in energy or subtle body or any of that stuff. If you do this exercise that we just did, you will feel enlivened. Bring the hands to prayer at heart center now to close our practice. Elbows wide, press the palms in towards one another, thumbs into the sternum, lift the heart, shoulders relax down and back, deep breath in and out. And breathing in for a long sat, short nam, deep breath in. Sat Nam. Sat Nam yogis. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and congratulations on day 2 of Kundalini Yoga. I would love to hear how it's going for you. Did you complete today's class? Let me know in the comments down below, as well as any questions you have so I can answer them in the next videos in this series. Please like if you enjoyed this class. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'm sending you so much love from my heart to yours. Namaste. If you're enjoying this Kundalini intro series, I am leading a 40-day Kriya coming up soon. A 40-day Kriya means that you're gonna do Kundalini Yoga every single day for 40 days with the support of me and an amazing community. In this special challenge, I have a 5-minute, a 30-minute, and 1-hour class for you to choose from. So you can choose which to commit to and make sure that it will fit with your schedule. The tradition of doing a 40-day practice is something that has completely changed my life, given me incredible insights about my personality, and fueled my own personal development. I want to share all of this with you in this new program. Click the link in the cards or find it in the description below this video to sign up. When you do, you'll get all of these beginner intro videos available as downloads as well. I hope you'll be joining me for this special journey. So much love from my heart to yours. Namaste.